Happy Friday. Happy weekend. It's episode 168 of your favorite D list actor. Coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, where it's 107 on the 4th day of October in 2024. And it doesn't look like it's going to cool off. It was 113 over the weekend. So obviously, there was no running, but honestly, that wasn't the main thing that was keeping me from running and or getting workouts done. After this last little illness I had, holy shnikes, I don't know what it was. It wiped me out for like a just a solid 3 days of just being wiped out. It was like no energy. Then I was feeling a little bit better, so I was like, all right, let's work out. Let's do something. Let's go. We're gonna hit legs. We're gonna squat. So on Wednesday, after taking all that time out, I think I took what 5 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah, 5 days off. No weights, one watching live. And I was like, I'm gonna hit legs today. Nothing heavy. Seriously, I put 45s on and I squatted 5 sets of 10. And I was like, all right, cool. That's all I needed. I was feeling good about it. So go over to leg extensions and leg curls and I'm gonna superset. So I hit the first couple sets, everything's feeling good. Shannon, what's up? Back from the Bahamas, probably tan, and more tan. 2 watching live, 1 like. Thank you guys so much. So I get to my third set. However you want to say 3. I get to my third set of leg extensions and leg curls. I'm like, all right, I'm feeling good, got through the squats, didn't use a lot of weight. Hey, man. But hey, let's get it. So I throw some extra weight on the leg extension, and I go to do the leg extension, and both of my knees go, nah, bro, not happening. And that's the residual that I've had since I got sick for 5 days. It was like, man, my elbows and my knees hurt so freaking bad. Like, just stretch my quad hurts my knees, and my elbows just feel like crazy, crazy achy. Boy, it was that was it. I was done with my workout at that point. And then Thursday, I hit shoulders, which is usually a very easy workout. I got 3/4 of the way through that, and I was like, well, I finished the workout, but it was more of a 3/4 of a workout. It wasn't the full thing. What's up, Aunt Laura in the house? And then today was an easy day. It was just arms. Got through the whole thing. Got the abs done. Feeling good. Diets, eating clean again. Well, eating again. Put it that way. And after this, firing up the grill. It's chicken night. You know what's up. I love me some grilled chicken, especially when I'm making it. But the diet's stayed on point. When I was able to eat for like 3 days, I barely ate anything. But man, just the joints are just hurting. I don't like it at all. I was hoping to run tomorrow morning, but I don't know, man. I might have to wait until Sunday morning, maybe Sunday morning next week, because like I said, it's going to be triple digits for quite some time here in October. No writing at all on any projects this week. I don't even have anything on the board. I was like, why even write anything down? But what kind of day? The first film I shot here in Phoenix, the micro short, has won at another film festival. It's wild, man. It's wild, and I'm pretty sure as soon as they're finished editing, because we had to shoot another scene for the other one, Gifted. I'm pretty sure that's going to be headed towards the film festivals very soon before the holidays. Pretty sure it's going to be out there, and we'll see how that one does. And I will keep you guys updated as I always do. Speaking of filming, last Sunday we had our first in-person rehearsal for Echoes of War, which is the ASU senior student film that I am playing a character. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Monica. That's awesome. Everybody here on a Friday night. What y'all ladies sipping on? Talk to me. So we got our first time meeting the guys other than on a Zoom, and we also have rehearsals this Sunday and next Sunday. But they're going to be dressed. I think the 13th and the 20th are both dress rehearsals, and we're going to be going through Moms on the Water. We're going to be going through everything. It's military. It's going to be very tactical. We got a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be quite a few. I wouldn't say a huge amount of moving parts, but we do have a lot of stuff that we got to get down with the area that we're going to be shooting in, and so we're going to be out there this weekend checking it out, and probably going over some stuff with the guns and everything like that. So I'm very, very excited. But after the table read, I realized that my character, the major that I'm playing for this Army unit, wow, the final script is done. Okay, so they have to take a lot of advice from their instructors, their professors, and stuff like that in their class. So the script that I saw before the final script is nothing like the final script. My character has taken an incredible character arc. It is shifted to a very my character went from being the good guy, like, yeah, I can get behind this major guy, to that he has turned dark. He has gone very dark. I'm gonna have to completely change up how I play this character now. I'm gonna have to go to the dark side. It's gonna be very interesting. Haven't played someone that bad in a while, so well, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be something that I don't normally do. It's not normally something I do, but it's definitely in my wheelhouse. Oh, I bet you got drink a lot of alcohol out in Bahamas. I know I would have. Ain't got me that tan, but me, I usually just pasty white year round, even though I live on the surface of the sun here in Phoenix, home of the Phoenix Suns. Hmm, ironic, don't you think? I don't know. I just want to do the lyrics in the song. But Echoes of War, that's the only thing I'm really working on right now for film. And we have, like I said, rehearsals every Sunday. And then we will be filming the last 3 days of October. Well, that weekend, that Friday, that Saturday, and that Sunday. And when I hear the viewing for their final for their paper is going to be, I think, in March or April. Melinda in the house. Whenever I find out about that, I'll let you guys know. And I'm looking forward to strawberry vodka. Shannon's got the strawberry vodka and looking forward to seeing it. Even though we haven't even filmed it yet, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really good. Everybody that I have worked with so far, it seems excited. I believe we're gonna meet the director of photography this weekend and the rest of the crew. So that's gonna be great. Having everybody in there. We're gonna go over blocking and see how we want to shoot the action scenes because, oh yeah, it's action. There is gonna have some serious action, lots of gun, very military. So, oh, I am feeling much better today. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. And I'm excited, looking forward to eating later. I've been enjoying food all day long. I'm very excited that my body's like, hey, it's cool, eat. It won't hurt your stomach, and then make your body ache. Now everything's all good. But yeah, that's coming up, and I'm October's very busy with that. My whole calendar for October looks crazy. Plus, because I'm going to school right now, so it does look a little crazy. The weekly grind, because that's basically the only show I've been working on. But this week, not so many submissions. Submissions are back down 3 submissions this week, but I did have an audition. The audition was today. It was through my agents in Las Vegas, NVLV. Larry in the house. It was a lot of fun. It was a real quick one. It was for one of the big hotels over there, and it's a dad role. I'd have my youngest stepson step in for me and deliver a line for me so that I could deliver my big line. Knocked it out. I think I got it. Yeah, once I got the thing, I read it. I was like, oh yeah, I can have this done today. And I think we knocked it out. I did 2 takes, just because the first take I kind of ad libbed a little bit, and then I was like, all right, let me just take the script. We did it again. Stuck the script, got it, edited it, sent it in. And that's what you got to do as an actor. You get them done as quick as you can when you get them, and then you just basically you hope for the best. And there is a little chance. I saw who it was originally from, who my agents got it from. It's from Becky Wu. I've worked with Becky Wu before. She's an awesome casting agent out of Los Angeles. Through her, I got my Demi Lovato video, which got me my SAG card, and I also through her got the Marshmello Usher music video and the Roddy Ricch music video. So she knows me, and hopefully she recognizes my name. And we haven't worked together in a few years because the Demi Lovato video was the last thing I worked with her on. But if she sees my name, I'm hoping she goes like, "Oh, I know TJ. Let's give him that role because it's a legit role, and I'm hoping I get it." It will be playing for. I think it's just going to be like a Vegas area thing, but you never know with those. They can blow up and go national. So it was a fun to shoot and to see Becky Wu's name on there. I was like, "Ooh, I've got a better than average shot now because I'm just hoping that she remembers my name." Yeah, come on, Becky. Universe, go talk to Becky. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, we got through the first section in 9 minutes. I thought it was going to be a quick one, but it rolled a little longer, and I'm very happy about that. I like last week we got 31 minutes on the show. Very happy about that. That means it's time to take a sip because we're in between segments. Of course, I've got my amazing elixir, my iced coffee. Mm-mm-mm. Pardon moi. Oh man, iced coffee should not be that good, but it is. Oh my goodness. 6 watching live. We got 1 like. Moving on to the first name segment of the show, the social media segment, because we're not just here every Friday, sometimes Saturday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Oh no. And you know what's funny? I didn't advertise on any of the other social medias, but I'll do it afterwards once it's all done and then just pop the link on there. I think it's doing better. It gets more views that way. Speaking of where I dropped that, it's usually on X, formerly known as Twitter at TJWIMZ, Instagram at TJWIMZ, LinkedIn and Facebook at TJWIMBS as in bullshit or bullshy. Yeah. And my IMDb, imdb.me/TJWIMBS bullshit or bullshisa. And I believe that my IMDb account is now verified, or should be soon, through SAG as a official SAG actor. This is the first time they've ever had that on there where you have your SAG badge on your IMDb. So that's pretty cool. All you do is it was easy. Type in your SAG number, give them your email, boom, next day. Consider it done. Dad in the house, what is up? Hey, since I got a couple Aberdeen people on here, I'm not sure who partaked in these. I know me, Ratcliffe, and Kirk and Norm and Belinda ate these all the time. But everybody's had a sloppy Joe. But on Aberdeen Proving Grounds on APG, we had the Schleppy Mo. So what we did was, it doesn't matter what bread you use. I probably use Wonder Bread half the time. But instead of sloppy Joe mix, we would take spaghetti sauce, and when you cook that with the meat, and then make that into a sloppy Joe. But we called it the Schleppy Mo, and you throw in a spicy piece of cheese, and bam. Well, I had one that we had a bunch because when the wife makes spaghetti, and I love when she makes spaghetti, does it about every 2 weeks because it's like my favorite. She makes a ratio of meat sauce to noodles about 3 to 1. So the noodles are gone like that. So I always have all the extra meat. And sometimes I put it with rice because we literally have rice every day. So I was like, I was thinking I was on my way. I had about 15 minutes and I head to class and I was like, oh, dude, I haven't had one of these in years. I'm going to make an Aberdeen special Schleppy Mo. So I had the Schleppy Mo yesterday and it was phenomenal. I had to mention it. All my Aberdeen peeps up on here. It was so delicious. Mom actually invented those though. I remember the first time she made it, and it was me, Ratcliffe, Tommy might have been over there, and I think it was Norm maybe, and definitely Belinda. She was always at the house. And basically, she had this huge loaf of this Italian bread. She sliced it right down the middle, boom, 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 boom. Dropped the cheese, and then put the spaghetti meat sauce on top of there. And we just, oh, bro, we chopped it up and we just went to town. I think we ate the entire thing. That was the origin of the Schleppy Mo in Aberdeen. And I had one yesterday, and it was phenomenal. Yes. We have 2 new subscribers this week. That means we are up to 390 amazing subscribers, and you guys are extra amazing for always coming in on Friday and jumping in on the live chat. We got 8 watching live. We got 2 likes. New breakfast videos up on X since I'm back to eating breakfast. I think there's at least 2, maybe 3 this week. I think I've only had breakfast. Yeah, I think I had breakfast Wednesday, Thursday, and today. But for those other days, it was like, nah. Yeah. What's up? Now I lost my train of thought. Where am I? Oh, yeah. We're talking about that stuff. 2 new subscribers, 390. You guys are amazing. That's where we're at. IMDb numbers. That's where we're going to. IMDb numbers for acting are down because, let's be honest, when was the last time I had a gig? That wasn't a commercial because commercials don't help your IMDb out. It's got to be movies, TV, documentaries, things like that. But with school, I'm really only can work weekends. That's why if you notice this Echoes of War is Sunday rehearsals and there's going to be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday shoot because school is the priority. But IMDb numbers for acting are down. But the IMDb numbers for the show, thanks to you amazing peeps. And now I'm pointing at you guys because that's where you are. The show numbers are up. It's a Friday. We've got an up. We've got a down. It's time for the up, down, dance. So you guys at home, when the DJ hits that button, go ahead and get that up, down, dance on. It only lasts 5 seconds. So let's do it. Here we go, DJ. It's kind of like the Humpty dance. You can do whatever you want. If you couldn't hear me, I was saying it's kind of like the Humpty dance. It doesn't matter what you do. Do your thing. It's all good. It's the up, down dance. It's a Friday night. It's your favorite D-list actor. episode 168, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. And it's time to take that drink break because we got through it. I just want some more coffee. What are you sipping on over there, Larry? Melinda? Shannon used to come over to the house all the time too, because her best friend basically lived right behind us. So yeah, you were at the house. One of my favorites though was that party that we threw at my house, and we were going through all my dad's records. That was a fun party. That was great. I absolutely loved it. That was so much fun. But we had a lot of those, a lot of cool birthday parties where everybody showed up to everybody's house. And I can't remember. I was back home a while ago, and I was going through somebody's hallway, and there was a picture of us all hanging out at some party, and I had my toothbrush in my mouth because apparently I carry my toothbrush around with me. It was funny because when I was having that flashback, it was because I had looking at pictures of me with a toothbrush, and I actually had a toothbrush in my mouth, so that was just funny. So funny. So many great parties at Aberdeen, though. It was a good time. I remember hiding from the cops and doing all kinds of crazy stuff at those crazy house parties that we would have. Well, I need some water though. I'm getting a little dry with the caffeine and the. It's getting warm here. Warm. Cherry lime ginger ale. Num 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 num. That actually sounds freaking delicious and refreshing. Moving on to the next name segment of the show, TJ's Hollywood Seconds. You may have heard this before, but I'm gonna tell you again because I want to. Oh, an orange vitamin water. Oh, you're so sweet. That's so sweet, Larry. That's so sweet. All right, guys. Sally Jesse Raphael's Full Blue coming in. We got some. We got to start with the bad stuff first. Man, bro, people are just dropping off like flies. Flies, 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 flies. Okay, there's the word I was looking for. Chris Christopherson, singer, actor. He was in Blade. Dude was awesome. Passed away at 88 years old. The great British actress Maggie Smith passed away at 89. I thought she was like 189, but yo, she was brilliant. Robert Witts, producer, 86. Pete Rose, classic baseball, man. The guy who bet on baseball and got banned, passed away at 83. Nothing can let him in now, he's dead. And John Amos, actor, passed away at 84. I liked him. He was in some good stuff. That's all the bad stuff for the week. Major League. Speaking more, let's go right into more bad stuff, especially all my friends from Aberdeen. Yo, what's up with the O's? Like for real, we're like we haven't. When was the last time we won a playoff game? 2 years in a row? Did we get swept? Like for real? Are you serious? What the shit, Orioles? Oh, so freaking aggravating watching the Orioles play baseball. Because when it's not important, they be winning. But as soon as the playoffs, they just quit. I don't know, man. Maybe what the hell's up with that? So disappointed, but I wasn't disappointed this week with college football. Three top 25 teams went down. Oklahoma State was number 20, number 15, Louisville, and number 6, 11 on the top 10 team loses. Ole Miss goes down. This week we only have one top 25 matchup. Number 9 Missouri versus number 25 Texas A&M, and actually right now there are two teams technically tied in the 25th place in the top 25. And the other school is the 4-0 UNLV, and they are playing tonight. There are two college football games tonight for you college football fans. If you didn't know, Oregon's playing tonight. I believe they're ranked 6th right now, and then number 25, who's two people at 25 right now, UNLV playing tonight. I think this is the first time UNLV football has probably ever been ranked. Their basketball teams used to be amazing, but until they ran into Duke, those were some great matchups. Man, we had some great basketball when we were kids. Yes, we did. The ACC was no freaking joke. What else we got? Oh, my man, Haymaker Hayes Christensen will be fighting at BKFC 67 in Denver on October 25th. Pay-per-view, bare knuckle boxing. It's no joke. Seriously, one punch can end some stuff real quick. When it's just straight knuckles, you catch that in the grill, whoo, man, ain't nothing nice. I'll be watching all kinds of free fights on Tubi. Remember, if you have Tubi, there are now, I think, seven free combat sports channels. It's ridiculous. There's so many free channels on there. You can westerns and dramas and What else they got? Like Forensic Files, all those shows, all of it for absolutely free if you have a Tubi. I'll be watching freaking combat sports all day long, to include sumo and strongman. Love that stuff. Caught episode Tigers. Boo. Episode 2 of The Penguin over on HBO, and still loving it, man. Super dark. They play it slow. Good stuff. Lots of good dialogue. I'm liking it. Not sure if you guys are watching it. Digging The Penguin, another Matt Reeves' Batman universe. See what he can do with that. The first one was pretty good. Like I said, the only problem I had with the Batman was if you're playing him as the world's greatest detective, well, you made him look like a jackass in the first 80% of the movie because he was a shitty detective. Just throwing it out there, man. Step it up, Mr. Wright. Please. I really appreciate it. And that's about it for TV. I'm still rebooting. I rebooted, start over. I'm on season 3 of The Umbrella Academy. I love that show. Hilarious. Klaus and number 5 are my favorite characters in the whole thing. And right now they're in a Hotel Oblivion. And the Google Blitz is about to happen. So the end of the universe, they're trying to figure out how to stop it. Oh my God, will they be able to do it? Great show. If you guys haven't checked it out, over on Netflix. And I think that's everything. All right, guys, we're almost done. 21 minutes in. All we got is the acting circle part at the end. I think I'm going to leave it at the acting circle when we talk about film school. Yeah, so let's have another sip, and let's get to the nitty-gritty in the end. Wow, that coffee should be illegal. It's so good. In cinema class, I dropped, because it's a paper every week. This week, though, we get to bring in our midterms, and he's going to help us out with them. So that's cool. And I might join a team because writing 9 pages, I'd rather write 3. But we'll see how they do. I want to see what teams are open, see what groups are open, and see who I might jump in there with. Because if they're writing about the same one that I'm writing about, then I can't do that. That'd be a different film. So we'll find out that on Tuesday. But hey, before Tuesday, on Monday, I'm already going and getting my classes, registered for classes for next semester, for spring semester, like for real, like crazy. Now I'm looking, man, there's a chance I'm either going to be taking 7 credits or 10 credits next semester. Not sure yet. I found out what some of my other classmates are doing, the ones that I really like, and I'm trying to get in classes with them because it just makes it more fun when you enjoy people that you're in here with, and especially for like classes like production, things like that, because you've got to work together. It's not like cinema class where you're just writing a ton of papers. This week's paper was on Blood Diamond. Not because we watched the film, just because you had to write a paper about a film that opened your eyes to something. And that movie is about the Sierra Leone Civil War from 1991 to 2002. Over 3 million people were killed in that, and thousands upon thousands were disfigured by warlords chopping people up with machetes. It was really fucked up because after I watch a movie like that, I always got to get in there and dive in and find out how much of that's true. And pretty much a lot of that was no shit, legit happened in Blood Diamond. I liked the movie the first time I saw it, but then watching it again, and then of course, looking it up and trying to find out everything you could for the paper. We'll see what kind of grade I get on that. Feeling pretty good about it. We'll see. I did get one off on my Fight Club paper, which I was like, what? But then I found out what it was for. Apparently, when I turned it to a PDF because my Apple and they have another system, so whatever. I think my italicized stuff turned back to normal, and so I got marked for not italicizing the name of the movie, which I know I did. That's all good. It's whatever. It's a point. Midterms more important. Quizzes left and right. Oh, I got a 14 out of 15 on my quiz, and this week's quiz was on the film that we watched, Dr. Strangelove. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen that. I do recommend it. I thought it was a very, very good movie about nuclear war, and about how, in this version, the Americans basically tried to start it when a rogue general goes off off the ranch there and decides to send a 43 B-52s armed with nukes to Russia. I thought it was really well done, and the fact that they shot it in black and white made it look more intense. I think it gave it more realism. The way they shot the fight scenes, although not fight scenes, but the war scenes, like because there's a part where the army has to invade an Air Force base to take out that general, the crazy general, and try to get the codes to call back the B-52s, and they shot it like the old time life World War II Vietnam stuff, so it gave it even more grittiness, and it just seemed more just like legit, you know. And the acting, although this is a comedy, don't get me wrong, they play it like it's because they're dealing with some serious shit, talking about nuclear war, but man, it is a comedy. Yes, it is. Peter Sellers, you guys know from Pink Panther, plays three different characters in this movie, and he absolutely just kills it. His performance was amazing. He was going to play a fourth, but he couldn't get the Texas accent down, so they brought in Slim Pickens. If you guys remember Slim Pickens from movies such as Blazing Saddles, comedian guy, plays it straight and makes it even funnier. I love when when Peter Sellers plays the president, and when he plays the Royal Air Force guy, he plays it so straight that it just makes the comedy even just it's just crazy. It's just his reactions and the way he does things just had me cracking up, especially when he played Dr. Strangelove, who is came over from Operation Paperclip, who was a Nazi, and that he played that straight comedy. And from what I understand, is that was completely improv, and most of his lines through the movie were improv. He was really big on that, and he did a great job. There's a part where George C. Scott, who plays a general in there, George C. Scott from Patton, where he won the Oscar. Well, there's a scene where George C. Scott is just like going, and he's over. Oh my God, George C. Scott in this movie overacts the character perfectly. It's brilliant. And anyway, so he's doing this rant and he's walking backwards and he falls, trips, gets up, and continues his monologue of just craziness. And they kept it in the film. It was a complete accident, and they kept it in the film, and it rolls brilliantly, just showing you how great of an actor George C. Scott is, even when he's overplaying things. And it was also the debut of the great James Earl Jones, who plays a bombardier in the one B-52 that they can no longer get contact with. Great flick. If you guys haven't seen it, go check out Dr. Strangelove. Very, very good movie. Liked it a lot. Like I said, I got a 14 out of 15 on the quiz. Still don't see how I missed that one, but it's all good. No worries. And we'll tell you about the Blood Diamond score on my paper next week. And hopefully we get those graded. And I'll tell you my schedule for hopefully for next year, after Monday when I have my appointment. Here's one thing that did take me off though. So I've been going to school now since August, right? So I make this appointment so I can see someone from admin, so I can hey, help me out with what classes I should take because I want to make sure I stay on course. And they were like, "Oh, everything was cool." I called, I made the appointment because something wasn't working with the link, and then I get an email about 30 minutes later saying, "Hey, sorry, we can't give you this appointment because we don't believe you are who you are." So basically, I had to navigate through their shitty system and show 3 forms of ID to prove who I was. Now, you're getting my GI Bill. You've already signed me up for classes. And now I got to prove who I am? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I got a little ticked off. And then, so I sent them all the pictures, all the IDs, all the bullshit. And then I get a thing coming back. Oh, well, that picture of your government ID that you sent, we need a picture of you holding it to prove it's you. You literally have everything, my social, my military history, because I send you that shit, right? They have all this stuff. And now I got to show you a picture of my ID. Why can't you hold it next to the other IDs? So I sent them a picture of me holding my freaking ID card. Oh, man, that made me want to choke people out. It was just, that'd piss you off. I'm just saying. Now, back to my happy place, back to production class. That's right. Thursday night, last night in production class, it was lighting 101. All about lighting your environment, lighting a person, lighting whatever, lighting your shoot. We did a lot of lighting work because we need that because for our final, our final is 95% of our grade. And we're going to be shooting a live show. And it comes down to you're going to get the 100% by how close you are to your time and, everything else in there. But yeah, it comes down. So if you tell the instructor, hey, our show is done at 6 minutes, or our show is done at 7 minutes. The closest you can get to 7 minutes on the dot, because it is a live show. We're shooting a commercial and a couple other things for inserts in and out, because it's a live show. So you got to cut the commercial, you got to do this, you got to come back. So we brainstormed last night. The instructor at the end of the class was like, "Hey, you guys got 15 more minutes of class. You guys get together if you need any help with anything, any ideas." So we brainstormed for a while. And actually, while we were doing the lighting, doing the different lighting tests, sorry, that was my foot. We actually came up with gave us an idea for how we're going to do the monologue for our. It's going to be a TV show, well, like a late night show, and how we're going to do our monologue and with the curtains and all kinds of cool stuff. So that was neat. We're definitely going to shoot a commercial, and we're looking for. I came up with an idea to go old school with a joke that involves the monologue, the commercial, and the trailer. We're going to do the rule of threes and for a joke, and we're going to see let's see how everybody loves it, because we're going old school. Rule of threes, one joke, all the way through. I'm very excited about it. I'm just waiting until once everybody writes the rest of their scripts, and we're gonna get together on one of the weekends and just start filming all the stuff that we have to do on the side and practicing our timing, because that's what the grade comes down to. How, because that live show is like just like you're shooting the news. That live show has to end exactly when you say it's going to end. So I'm very excited about that, getting it absolutely on the money, getting my A plus C plus plus plus, because man, I'll tell you what, although right now I have an A in cinema class, it's getting chipped away like seriously with these freaking paper after paper. But hopefully this midterm and knock this out. Find out on Tuesday. Maybe I might jump on the team, because Tuesday is the one day we're going to actually be able to work on our papers in class, and our professor is going to help us with it, because he knows that it's not hard. It's just time consuming, and writing 9 pages on 3 movies can be a bit, especially if the movie's not that good. Watch a little old timey stuff right now. I think we're up to the this week. After that, we'll be on the 70s when we get back. We just finished the 60s. It's Doctor Strangelove, which, like I said, is a really good flick. Well, guys, I think I got everything. Thank you for coming out on this amazingly blazing hot October in Phoenix. Hopefully, the weather where you guys are is great. And hopefully, everybody you know in Tennessee and in North Carolina and Florida are safe. It's crazy out there. They just had the crazy, crazy, crazy hurricane, and they're having a lot of trouble getting help out there. So prayers to everybody out there. Prayers to you guys. I'm going to drop this mic for a second. I'm going to give thanks, and then I will give you my final ounce. Give me a second. Bam. Namaste, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll be rehearsing on Sunday, grocery shopping all day tomorrow, and of course, doing DIY in the house. So many things to do in the house, but I'm enjoying it. I'm learning. The wife and I are having a great time doing it together. Have a great one, guys. Peace, and I'm out this one.